My name is Hakan Yilmazkuday. I'm a professor of economics in Stephen J. Green School of International and Public Affairs. The Trump era tariff rates are going to have inflationary effects on consumers, and these are going to be influential, especially after having multiple tariff rates applied on multiple different countries. So, we are going to have, according to my latest research, we are going to have 1% of a tariff rate increasing the inflation about half of a percent rate, meaning that if the tariff rates are going to increase by 10%, we may expect to have about 5% of an inflation rate after in about 5 years. It is important to emphasize that these effects are not going to show up in inflation up to 12 months, but they are going to start kicking up starting from the 13th month, and they are going to continue having their impact up until 5 years. So Trump era tariffs can affect our inflation rate in multiple channels. One of the channels is through the final consumer prices, at which we are going to see an increase maybe in an immediate way. But at the same time, there are other channels through which the consumer prices are affected. These are mostly related to intermediate inputs, which the factories are using, which the retail stores are using. So once the items arrive from these foreign countries, they are going to be subject to additional tariff rates. And on top of that, the companies or firms, they may put additional markups on top of them, meaning that the overall inflationary effect may be higher and higher over the next 5 years. As we observe over the last couple of weeks, we started having a huge volatility in our stock markets, meaning that having additional tariff rates internationally, which means that it is covering multiple countries at the same time, we are observing a lot of volatility effects on our stock markets. Unfortunately, this is not only the case for the United States, but we also observe stock market volatilities in the global stock markets, including Europe, China, and other regions of the global economy. If we have a look at the history, we are going to realize that whenever we have higher tariff rates, it is going to be the case that we are going to experience higher uncertainty in the economy, which is going to reduce the investments as well as the consumption of people and individuals in an economy, which is going to result in even bigger volatilities in our stock markets. Overall, I can tell you that in the long term, although the volatility may be reducing over time, we are going to expect potentially lower stock prices unless we are going to reach international trade agreements once again.